What if every lead that you receive from Facebook lead ads, Google ads, LinkedIn, Instagram, or any form submission automatically gets added to your CRM? Any CRM. Hello everyone, welcome back to Pably. In this video, I'm going to show you how just in few minutes you can create this entire setup, and whenever you receive a new lead from any form submission or any platform, it gets automatically added to your CRM with the entire details which you have received. If you also want to learn how you can create this for your business and automate this particular process, let's start creating this from the beginning step by step. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can connect our website form to Go High Level in such a manner that whenever I receive a new form submission, automatically all the leads are created as a contact in my CRM. Now here I'm going to take my website form. You can take Facebook lead ads, Google lead ads, Instagram lead ads, LinkedIn lead ads. You can collect the leads from any other form like Teleform, Google Forms, or anything. Here I'm going to take my website form. Now I'm going to build the connection between these two applications using Pably Connect. This is the landing page of Pably. You can visit this simply by typing pably.com in the browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign in to a Pably account. On the top right corner, we can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free. And this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use the 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pably yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that too forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pably apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pably applications. I'll select this Pably Connect Access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pably Connect, where I will be able to find my workflows over here and the folders over here. If you wish to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow. I'm going to create this workflow from the scratch. Name this workflow as auto create CRM contacts from any lead source, and now I'm going to select the folder. These are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select task forms automation and then click on create. Here workflow is created successfully. As soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I have to enter my trigger application. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever there is a new form submission or whenever I receive a new lead from any lead source, automatically a contact should be created in my CRM, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I'm going to take Webbook by Pably. In the trigger event, I'm going to select catch webbook and then click on connect. Now I need to make connection between Pably Connect and my website form, for which a webbook URL is provided to me, and this webbook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my website form with Pably Connect. I'm going to follow the help desk given below and build this connection. For that, I'm going to open the code of this form in a notepad where I'm going to insert this webbook URL. So I'm going to copy this webbook URL, and this is the code of my form. So over here in this fetch, you can see that I have added a dummy webbook URL. I'm going to remove this, paste my own webbook URL which I have copied from the workflow, go towards this file, save this. In this manner, I have added this webbook URL to this particular code. Now I have to go back. Over here, you can see this waiting for the webbook response, and now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the webbook response here in this workflow. In order to do this, I'm going to open this form and I'm going to first refresh this. I'm going to do a form submission, and as I do this form submission, all the details should be captured here in this workflow. Please make sure that you refresh this page. If you do not, you are not going to capture the lead or the form submission details in the workflow, because just now we have made some changes, or the new changes. We have added the webbook URL from the workflow to this code of this form. So you have to refresh this page once. Now I'm going to enter the details. So here I'm going to enter the name as new lead, the email address as new lead user@pablytudes.com. Then I'm going to enter the phone number. So the phone number is this. I'm going to click on the submit now. Thank you for submitting the form. The form submission is done. Let me open my workflow, and here I'm going to wait for the webhook response. Let's check if I receive the response or not. And we have captured the response 7 seconds ago, which means as soon as we have done the form submission. The phone number was this. The name was new lead. Email address was newleaduser@pablitudes.com. Here, as soon as we have received the form submission, we can see the connection setup is working fine. And now whenever there will be new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new form submission, I want to add that to go high level. So this is the CRM in which I want to create a contact. So I'm going to select lead connector V2. This one. Then in the action event, I'm going to select create contact and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with lead connector V2. Now over here, I have already logged in my go high level account. So I just need to select the sub account. I'm going to scroll down and then click on this next, and I'm going to select the account. So I am working on Pabbly Connect. So I'll select that. And you will see the connection will be created successfully. Here it is. If I open my go high level, you can see that I'm working on this Pabbly Connect itself. So connection created successfully. Now I have to enter these details. Over here, I'm not going to enter the details like this manually. Instead, I'm going to map it. To map it, I'm going to enter / go towards this webhook by Pabbly and enter the name as new lead. Then I'm going to enter the email address as this new lead user@pablitudes.com. I'm not going to enter anything location ID. I'm going to enter the phone number. So this is the phone number 8484. I'm going to skip all of these fields, but if you have received the response, you can enter that. Is DND. If you want to select, you can select. I'm going to skip the fields and I'm going to keep the rest of the fields as default itself. Now over here you see that I have to enter, but this is not a required field. But if you want to enter the first name and the last name separately, you have to format this full name response which you have received. To do that, you have to select one more action event before this action, text formatter by Pabbly, and in that you have to select split text. You have to map this new lead and then you have to enter the separator as space, segment index as all, hit save and send test request, and you will get the response as the new will be separated from lead, and then you can map the first name and the last name separately. So you see over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even when you receive the new response, and that's why we map it instead of manually entering it. After entering all the details, I'll hit save and send test request. Here we have received the response and this response is a positive one. We have received the contact ID. I'm going to open my go high level on the left hand side where I can see all these options. So I'm going to open contacts. And here it is, we have created this new lead. So if I open this, the name was new lead. Then we have the rest of the details, like the phone number is this. Then we have the email address as new lead user@pablitudes.com. And this is how we have built the connection between webhook by Pabbly. And this is how we have built the connection between my website form or lead connector V2. You can take any form or you can take any CRM and build the connection for your business. Now, if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation, and before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this automation, you can create multiple such automation using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you want to know the different plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any issues, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.